Action.
Hi, I'm Terry from Be Natural.
And Nathaniel from Be Happy. And today we are in one of my yards and we're doing some hive management. So basically, the bees, they have blocked up the brood nest. Those were hives I had from last year that didn't peak in time. So they peaked later on in the season and they were able to actually make a good bit of honey on the campeche and glory cedar that flowered.
Nice.
Now that I need them to build up for the next flow, the nest is too backed up. The queens don't have enough laying space. So I'm going to pull off the honey and so I can use the empty comb to manage and to expand my brood nest.
Awesome.
So that's what we'll be doing today. See you along for the ride.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. So I put in on my space suit. Again, ready to go. So today we have Kemuel and Elvis working alongside me and helping me to make life much easier and quicker in the bee yard.
Nice.
Alright, all ready? Yeah, let's do this. So we start in there and we just moving along that way, right?
Okay. How many hives you have to do?
All.
Okay, nice.
All of them was backed up. They actually have 3 frames of brood and I need them to have at least 5 by now. Now the reason they have 3 frames of brood is because like the queen have one, they have honey all there and there, and it's just a little area that have a little bit of space. So the idea is to take off all the honey there and rearrange the nest so I can give them a blank frame down in the bottom.
Okay.
So this time of year, it is critical to do the right type of management or else you will not have enough bees when the flow comes. So that's what I'm trying to do. Well, that's what I'm working on doing on all my yard.
And if they were backed up, they're more likely to swarm, right?
Yes, so there's a large likelihood of swarming, the queen slowing down her laying, and you just don't have space to put the honey that they're bringing in. So you kind of cutting down on your production too. You remember from yesterday now. Ready? So as you can see, Elvis improvising because we forgot our bee brush.
I was just about to ask.
So frames that partially full, I'm not taking them out. I'm leaving it for the bees, right? But those that are fully capped off, or at least 70% capped off, I'm taking it out. That is like 50%. But this is the right time of year. We're hot. We don't have much humidity, so that works out fine.
Okay. And this was kind of an unexpected yield?
Yes, very much so.
Okay.
I definitely was not expecting now. See that?
Oh, wow. Oh, God.
And that's the only yard of mine that like that.
Okay.
It's not a common thing I've seen across the board.
Mm.
Actually, I have other areas where they actually need some help.
Mm.
Yeah.
So wow. So it's just the different locations and
Yeah,
the different
and
resources.
And not just that, but is the timing of the hive. They were ready at the right time, I would say.
Uh-huh.
Because remember, I did not harvest from them last year,
Okay.
and they were not strong enough.
Right.
So now they kind of picked at the right time.
Okay.
So all that, I don't really like that comb, so I'll be taking that off, and I'll be giving them proper drawn comb
Okay.
if possible.
Do you mean you don't like the foundation?
I don't like the way it's drawn.
Oh, okay,
And
okay.
now that we don't have a flow, they're not going to draw anymore on it.
Okay.
So I will give it to them at a later time. I'll replace that with one that's well drawn, so they have enough space to live.
Okay.
See, like all those,
Yes.
I'm going to take that off and give them properly drawn comb.
Mm-hmm.
So that box can stay. So for now, I will return this afternoon and replace all the combs that we took off.
Okay, nice.
Alright.
At this time of year, I feel like you're a little bit more relaxed about robbing. You're not so worried about it?
Yeah, it's still an issue.
Okay.
When was it, Elvis? Yesterday, day before? Yeah, man, we had to kind of quit
Oh.
working on in an apiary
Uh-huh.
because they were still kind of robbing.
Oh, wow.
That area have a little more stuff coming in, so it's not really a big issue. No, but we're just getting into the season.
Okay.
But I still very cautious about it.
Okay. All right.
So they're not like the comb in those hives, they're not the best drawn. So I also want to take off the honey and manage them. Switch it out as well.
Okay.
Because now the quality of your comb
Yeah.
is critical.
Uh-huh.
If you have a whole lot of drone combs like that hanging all around, and the bees get to that, they're going to start laying the queen going to start laying a whole lot of drones, which is not really useful for the hive at that time. So having good quality drone comb in your hive is also very essential. That is a hive I didn't give. That's an apiary I didn't give much attention. I didn't give it much attention last year. So, you know, the quality of the comb and so on is not the best. Something to be very mindful of. The quality of your comb is critical in building up a good, strong colony. That can stay.
What will encourage them to draw the combs as you want it, or as you?
It's just you getting in there and kind of making sure all your frames that they are touching one another, having good genetics. Sometimes the queen just refuses to draw. Offspring just refuses to draw quality comb.
Wow.
So you see, like that, that is a waste of space in the hive. So I need to come back and take all that off. Right? So what I can do, I can just take that out, take out the little bit that's in it, and when I come back, I'll come back with proper drawn comb. All that don't make any sense in the hive at this time. Right? So all that need to come out.
And the drawn comb that you have is from other hives that
It's
were
from last
performing.
year. Yeah.
Okay.
So I draw comb every year and I store them. So what any comb that the queen didn't lay in, I put it in storage, and then I use it in the next year for hive management.
Okay, nice. Oh wow. That one is well filled.
Yep.
Packed. Nice.
Look. Next box. Where the next box came out? Get the next box and
Nice.
that are not really what you need in the hive at this time. Not well drawn. They will continue, but it's when they get a real good flow and a nice strong hive. But for now, I don't need that in the hive. So I'm taking it off, emptying it out, storing it, and I'm going to use a different frame. Those that are well drawn out. Like one like that, I can put it back, right? Because they can just finish that little bit off. Look. You have the box wrong, okay? Me? Oh wow. My crew, young people.
In training.
Yeah, they interested. Oh, see that? So that all that needs to repair. So
Oh yeah.
the propolis hold that so tight that when I pull it, it breaks. That's how strong propolis can be. So that frame is for
So they had fixed the frame.
yeah, they fixed it. They glued it down to the bottom,
Ah.
and when I pull it up, it breaks.
Oh wow. Okay.
So bee glue works.
Next product.
Let's go, let's go.
Give me some love.
Yeah. Cool. So I take off this stinger is I just scrape it off like that, right? To prevent it from breaking in your finger. And it was an accident because like I actually squished the bee.
Ouch. That's looking full.
Yeah, yeah.
Ooh, wow.
So I giving it like firm and sharp jigs, right? And it takes off most of the bees.
Yes.
So when I pass it to Elvis, he just brush off the remaining, and that's basically it. Before makeshift brush.
I was gonna be ready to improvise in beekeeping.
Yep. Yeah. What a mess we have in there. That makes no sense having that now. The nest can never really develop. Stuff like that. There's a mess in there.
So what caused it to be like that?
the bees kind of starting and stopping, drawing, stopping, get a flow, stop. Not being the right strength on the flow can cause that, because they will start drawing some, stop. Maybe just the genetics of the queens, who knows. The box not being level. It could be a lot
Many
of-
variables.
Yeah.
Oh wow. Oh, I should have bought my box. This guy left it in the car.
You can take how much more? One more, last one. That's the last one? Okay, well, can well organize that one time.
Oh, that's a lovely full one.
Yeah.
Oh.
So lagging people know. So lagging. Yes, let Camille go. If that you put that and let's go.
The camera person has honey all over their hands. I'm not sure this was a good idea.
So that nest, we haven't rotated that box yet. So I have brood upstairs. Because I think we stopped there, right? You said it. Yeah, so when we come back, we will rearrange that nest because our queen upstairs, as you can see. Yeah.
You see that?
No, but we have the brood and stuff. Yeah. So queen is in the top box there, but I'll still take off because she's very restricted there. All that is like pure honey. That makes no sense having that in the hive now. Right? Which one? No. That's pollen. So you see that? That frame has pollen in it.
I can't see that through the camera.
Okay. So there is pollen.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I'm not going to take off that frame because I need them to use that pollen to brood up for me.
Okay.
Because remember, we're not really harvesting, we're just managing. Yeah.
And they need the pollen to feed the babies, right?
Yeah. They use the pollen as their protein source to feed their brood.
So when you come back, you're going to switch those ones?
Yeah, switch the boxes and put proper drone comb in the box.
Okay, and what's in the bottom there is
In this, from
brood?
what I can tell, if from the other hives, they have like wet nectar down there.
Okay.
Uncapped honey that they dehydrating and then they move it upstairs.
Okay.
So that is what we've been seeing from most of the other boxes.
Okay.
That one we just, from yesterday after we got through those, we just realized the situation, so we stopped there. So we didn't check those yesterday, but they're all in the same yard. They're all about the same strength. So I was just guessing that they all have similar issues.
Okay, nice.
That is all drone comb. That I don't need that in my box now. So I can take that off. Now you can only do that after you've been beekeeping for a certain while and you build up some reserve of drone comb. But it's something that you have to be mindful of every year.
Okay.
You need to do.
So if you're a beginner now and you find that in your hive, you would have to replace it with just foundation.
If I were doing it, I would replace it with the same comb, just because like
okay.
they need place to store
Okay.
stuff, and giving them foundation, they would have to draw
Throw
it
the
all
comb
over
again.
again.
Okay. So you would basically take that, extract the honey, and then give them
And then
back
give
the
them
same.
back, yeah,
But this time you're just giving them different.
better comb, and then I can always let them fix that up when the flow starts.
Okay.
Like those that partially drawn, they'll fully draw it out.
Yeah.
Those that have a whole lot of drawn comb in there,
Yeah.
I will cut it out and let them just put new foundation sheets and let them redraw it.
Okay.
Go back.
Okay. So it's all about the timing and
Yes.
figuring out what to do
What
when.
to do, when to do it.
Only comes with experience.
Yep.
Oh, I like to see that. Oh, look at that. That's so
Yeah.
pretty.
Yeah, this cabbage,
Oh, wow.
glory cedar, those are the things that will bloom in at this time. Like this one. Mm. They're not too happy now about it.
Mm.
Ouch. See that?
Mm. Oh, wow.
The strength of bee glue.
Yeah. So now you have a lot of brood in that.
Oh wow, I didn't see that. We do have the stapling gun with us, no? Remember me to bring it back when I come in. That I can leave that there.
Take one more frame.
One more? Damn. And with that our last box?
Ooh. You have some empties in them though.
Huh?
You have some empty frames in some of them boxes.
Yeah, oh yeah. Yeah. Yeah, and I don't remain much anyway. So.
Okay.
Because if that have brood, then the rest have brood.
Okay.
So that is, yeah.
But as they're still full, so you still okay? So you're still gonna put some emptier ones in for them to.
Yes, for them to be able to expand. And I will give them a light feed
Mm.
just to stimulate the queen to lay.
Okay.
See the laying pattern on that?
Yeah.
So the bees there, they have hatched out. But if you can see how tight her grouping is in that, very nice. Yeah. Look, the bees actually chewing their way out there. So that is hatching bees, and as it hatching, she relay in one time. I can see eggs and stuff in there.
Next one, chewing coming out.
Yep.
2 days. Okay,
It's the way you move your on, you're moving it on too jerky and fast. Yeah. So she already laid that up and we
Nice.
going good. So that is a hive that so that is a hive that well on its way. All of them, they just need a little more space so they're not restricted and feel to swarm or slow down brood rearing. Because our flows, they don't last very long at a time. Like you have canip what, 2 weeks, 3 weeks. By that time you need a maximum bee population
Right,
to take
okay,
advantage of
okay.
it. If you don't have the right amount of bees, you're not going to make the right amount of honey.
Okay.
I like to see my
Uh-oh.
my boxes fully packed with bees. See that?
Yeah.
That's a good queen right there.
Yes. Wow. Yeah.
Yep. So she's a queen I can graft from because ever since I put them there, that hive has always performed.
No, nice.
So I can use that as a grafting hive.
So that's when you're doing queen
when I
rearing
do queen
next
rearing,
year.
Yes.
Don't worry, we'll have some videos about that too.
Yeah, very much. Yep. So I think that is it. Those are all broods too. And I can see honey stores downstairs too. From the top. So that have honey, that's mostly honey, but it still have brood in it. So you see that? So I will leave that with them.
So wait for the rest of the brood to hatch out.
Yeah. Yeah. I'll just leave that on the corner.
Okay.
That I'll take that out because that is almost useless anyway. So I guess we made our exact amount of boxes we bring.
Lovely.
Right, so that frame of brood, that will be on the side like that. So the next time around that will hatch out and that will be honey stores.
Nice.
Right, so that was our harvest for the day.
Nice.
Yeah. So basically we took honey from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hives. We got 3 boxes that should be around like 10 to 15 gallons of honey, or 10 to 12 gallons.
Oh wow.
Not bad for a day in the office. So is the next step would be to extract it and return the frames today. I don't want any time to pass to slow down my queens. Now if you look at the boxes, see how they rubbing still?
Oh.
See, anytime you see the bees, they're not going through to the entrance, they're looking for other places to enter. That's rubbing behavior.
Oh wow.
So it's still not yet the time of season where, so that's why I kind of expecting them to be a little aggressive. See, like I got a few stings because they still defending their colony from each other and from predators because the flu is not yet there yet. Because now, remember, we're now building up for the flu. Yeah, so they're still kind of aggressive. So even if I got like a few stings from that one, I will still not mark it as an aggressive. As you can see, you there with your shorts, your so they're still not really aggressive. But it's just the time of the year. They will be slightly defensive because of the fact that nothing is really coming in.
And you're still in their food, so come on.
Yeah, and exactly.
They have their rights.
Let me tell you, I feel it by from swell.
Ooh.
But that's all part of the profession.
Just put some Be Natural cannabis balm on that.
Yep.
And good. All right.
Yep.
Done for the day.
Yep. So that's it for now.
Lovely. And if you need help with your hives, contact BRP for a personalized consultation.
Yep. Feel free to contact.
Yes.
Yep.
All right. Later.
Yeah.